are live.
What's going on, everybody out there? YouTube, Twitter, Rumble. We are here, and it is that Hump Day Wednesday. Hope you guys had a great week so far. How's your week going, Alan?
Good. Doing a lot of humping.
I've been hump free. I've been abstinent. There's been no humping. Ain't nobody humping around over here.
Ain't nobody humping around.
God, music used to be so good, man. I was just thinking back, like how good music was. Yeah. And then, like, you know, in the kids like the hip hop when they train, right? So I'm in there and I'm like, I got the playlist and I'm like, we just put on Metallica just once. Just once. Now, and I'll do it occasionally. And I'm like, they're like, can we change? No, this is the music we're playing. Shut up or you're going to run.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes.
You cannot fucking like get massive gains listening to Usher. You know, like,
well, I mean, there's been a good, it's been a good mix. Like I have a decent playlist put together, but it's still, you know, it's just not my cup of tea, but I'm not the one training. So we usually let them choose what they want. But nice. We'll put it on. We'll put it on. But yeah, it's been good. But hey, it's been Tulsi's in. I thought we'd start with that. I mean, so she's basically in charge of all of the security agencies, right? Is that like her job?
Yes.
Isn't that crazy how just like 2 months ago, she was on like a no-fly kind of list, you know? That's wild. Awesome. And now she's their boss. Like, that's what Democrats listen to this show. We look, man, we are one day away from episode 200. Okay. Yeah. Back in the before even episode 100, we were saying nearly every day, Democrats, please, this is not going to bode well if you ever lose office because you just see, there used to be decorum, right? Like Trump's like, we're going to lock her up. And they're like, why didn't you lock her up? He's like, well, you don't lock up president. You're the person who ran against you. That's just wrong. Like that would set a horrible precedent. And then Biden's like, let's throw him in jail. And so Trump's like, there's every decorum, everything that they did in the past, every little bit of cordialness they had between the parties. Dude, this is not Trump's fault. This is not Vance's fault. This is nobody's fault but the Democrats. And for F's sakes, the Democrats all voted against Tulsi, who, by the way, got more primary votes than Kamala ever did. She won more delegates than Kamala ever did. So, okay, she was the sweetheart of the Democrat Party.
Yep, she was the vice chair.
Every single Democrat voted against her, and Mitch McConnell. What is that thing? Have you seen a picture of Mitch McConnell lately? Like this guy, he looks like he's being artificially kept alive. Like I have no idea how this guy is still alive. He literally freezes. He fell the other day just walking up a stage, just plop down. I mean, dude. First we had Feinstein, some Jew name, Feinstein. We had her just literally in a wheelchair, like Timmy from South Park.
They were like, say yes. Say yes, you vote for that.
She couldn't even talk. And they were she wasn't voting. And then, like, now you have McConnell. You had Biden, who was literally the guy in charge. Biden, he's a corpse. Like, where is he gone? Like, when Trump left office, like, you would see him here and there. Biden's like, peace, I'm out of here. So, I mean, these are the people that we elect to run the country, apparently.
Right here.
I mean, these are the people, and I'll bring it up right now. So these are the people we put in charge. And so this is what we trust running our country.
Jesus.
Watch this. Bro just froze. And there was another elderly Democrat senator who froze on the floor the other day. So this is not unique to Mitch McConnell. This is not unique to Joe Biden. They keep them in office because they've already been bought. Like that's the thing. They've already been paid for. Pfizer, Moderna, for the Chinese, like with Biden and the Ukrainians, they've already paid for these people. Right. So why would they reinvest in something new if they've already put millions of dollars? And Elon said it in a speech the other day. He's like, how do you go into office and now you're worth $20 million? Like,
right.
Where did this money come from? I think we need to investigate. Like, watch this dude. Like, look, dude, you know more about health than me, but something's going on. He's got a really fat neck. He's not in good health. You could probably has diabetes or something, the way that's going.
He's 80 something, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, but look at his eyes are affixed on nothing.
Yeah.
You hear the question, Senator? Running for re-election in 2026?
There's the answer.
A minute. Senator.
Come on.
I would feel bad for him if he wasn't such an evil demon. Like,
yeah.
You almost feel bad for him, but then you realize how evil he is, and you're like, I hope he's suffering. I really do, because this guy is not a good person. Although, I will say, he did put through a lot of the Supreme Court justices, so he's done some good things, but overall, not a good guy.
What makes you wonder about those Supreme Court justices, dude?
Yeah, they've been a little wishy-washy.
He's fucked up.
Okay.
There's some sort of dementia going on, obviously. I mean, and everybody knows it.
Please speak up.
Yeah, does anybody else have a question for the guy for the corpse that can't answer it?
You know what? God bless that woman. She's just like, man, I took this job as a staffer, and now I'm dealing with this shit. Like, she's like, I just want to get paid. Like, I'm like, I got a poli-sci degree. I got to do something with it. Let me rock with this. And now she's stuck with this guy. I mean, look, man, here's the deal. At the end of the day, Fetterman, like, Cernovich has been doing a fantastic job. He's like, dude, what they do is they'll vote for something that isn't close. Like, it's going to be a landslide. It's like, oh, look, Fetterman is moderate. And no. Fetterman, even though he is 97% retarded, he's politically savvy. He beat Dr. Oz. Like, the dude's politically savvy. So he'll do things that make him seem moderate. But at the end of the day, he's an extreme leftist, and the leftists all vote together. And now you got the leftists. Did you see the one today where there was some it was some black excellence thing, and they were saying that Elon is inferior to them? Did you see that?
No.
Oh my God. I don't know. I got to find it, dude. It's like, I'm like, dude, I mean, look, this isn't racism. This is every ism. Elon is inferior to nobody when it comes to brain shit. Like, right. Like, okay, Elon might not be as good of a bodybuilder as me. He might not be as good of a fighter as Jake Shields. He might not be as good of a baseball player as someone in the major leagues.
Right. Or
he's not as good of a quarterback as Jalen Hurts.
Mm-hmm.
But he's the smartest fucking man on the planet. Okay. Here's the reparations one. Let me find the Elon inferior black. Let me just type in a search here. Right. I gotta find it.
So the thing is, when you listen to him talk, like he was talking to the Oval Office the other day, like Elon was, when you listen to him speak, dude, it's so clear that he is trying to slow down what he's saying to me. Like, because we have, like, Mark and I have to share the same kind of ADHD, and it does come with a decently high IQ. That man is trying to slow down what he's saying and dummy it down to the point where he thinks other people can understand him so bad. That dude's IQ is probably insane. It's probably like off the fucking charts. You can tell he is just like, his brain is just way ahead of his fucking speech, like all the fucking time. You know?
It's just fascinating when AOC calls him dumb.
That was awesome.
That was it's like, oh,
man,
here it is.
Shut up and go get me a sandwich.
Yeah. Okay, I found it, and it is magnificent. I don't know who this person is, the person speaking, but she obviously has an IQ of like 70,000. Yeah. Like, yeah, she's off the charts. She looks smart. Like, she's got the gray hair, the platinum hair, Anybody with platinum hair is going to be a smart person.
Right, of course.
Black
standing next to Steve Harvey.
excellence scares Donald Trump. It scares Stephen Miller, and it scares Elon Musk, because you know what? Deep down, they recognize their own mediocrity.
So
Elon Musk is mediocre. Yeah.
Billionaires are.
Oh, wow.
And so they're doing everything they can to entrench the racial wealth gap.
No, the racial wealth gap. Racial wealth gap. Well, I mean, look, man, the only reason racism's not dead is because people like this keep giving it CPR. Like, let's just stop this bullshit. And every time something starts going right in the country, it's like, we need reparations. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I mean, to whom? There are no pure descendants of slaves anymore. Now, you might be descendant from slaves, from slaves. That might be true, but that shit's been washed out. Like, that shit has been washed out. You've been bred with a bunch of other shit. Now you probably have like French, fucking Polynesian, fucking Polish. Right. You got all other shit in you. So, like, let's say they say, okay, we'll give you $1 million for if you're 100% black or 100% slave. But what if you're only like 10% descendant of slave? Do you get $100,000? Do we prorate it based on the percentage of slave you have in you? Like, I'm not understanding the math. It's not mathing to me how someone who's half slave descendant and half not slave descendant, what if you just paid your black half with your white half and called it even?
Yeah, I think that would be a good idea right there.
So you pay yourself.
Yeah. Now, what happens if like you weren't a slave, but your family members all died freeing slaves?
Well, then you're still Satan because you're white. So,
well, I mean,
yeah,
dude, yeah. And by the way, I saw the other day, you realized, congratulations, you're not white.
No, apparently most people surveyed in this poll, like 30,000 people, I think it was like 80-something%, said Jews weren't white. So it was honestly one of the greatest days of my life, because I had my windows down on the Yukon and I had DMX pumping and I was just screaming the N-word, like, because I was like, hey, not white. Yeah. I got this. I got the N-word pass. I got the every word pass.
So out of our business partners, I really am the token cracker. Like,
you're the only white guy.
I'm the only white guy. So
yeah, but we only got you on board due to affirmative action. So you're a DEI hire.
I'm a DEI.
Definitely, Alan's got the D. You're like the DeJean kid, the white defensive back. The memes were so good. The greatest DEI hire of all time, a white defensive back. Oh, what the fuck? We live in a clown world. Like, we live in a world where everybody's retarded. And we're sitting here like, okay, I can't be the only one who's not retarded. And I know we're getting off track, but this is such a perfect segue for just the most retarded shit I've seen in a long time. And we do this 4 days a week, guys. Like, we see a lot of retarded shit. Did you see this meeting in Worcestershire, whatever the fuck it's called, Worcester? I think you pronounce it Worcester in Massachusetts, where did you see this? Your volume cut out.
How about now?
That's good. But now guess what? My screen share audio cut out. I'll be right back in 1 second, guys.
I must have bumped it. Sorry about that. So we see a lot of crazy shit every single fucking day. Like tons and tons of crazy shit. But one of the best parts about recently, there he is. Say something.
Hasn't been that in a while.
Okay, yeah, good.
Yeah, dude. So it's Worcester.
Like StreamYard surge.
Yeah, StreamYard just had an issue there. But anyway, this is a fascinating city council meeting. So it is now a sanctuary city for transgender and gender diverse people, which I don't understand because I wasn't aware we were deporting them. But hey, I guess I'm okay with it. So this is speaker. Lovely. I don't know what is that. I think it's a woman. It's probably a man because it's transgender thing. So what I've gathered here, Alan, is that Democrats are trying to lose every single election. Because can you imagine if you're like a teenager and you're like, I don't know what side of the fence I'm on. And then you see you see, oh shit, there's Dana White, pretty sweet, the richest in the world, Elon Musk. Wow. Oh, even Patrick Mahomes, he's on the right side. And then you're like, so I wonder what's on the left. I wonder what they're all about. And then you pull this up. We almost have to watch it in toto, man.
Yeah. I need you to protect me because
protect you. You're okay.
The federal government won't. And if you think you're afraid of Trump, you should see how afraid of Trump I am.
Trump's just going to come at her and just beat her over the head with a mallet.
Why the fuck are you afraid of Trump?
Does she think Trump gives a fuck about her or him or whatever? I don't know what it is. I really don't.
Can you wrap up, please?
Yes, I can.
Preferably with plastic over your face.
Trump, and that's why you don't want the city to be a safe space for trans people. You better.
What is a safe space for? I don't even know what that means. Because if I'm walking down the Franklin downtown, I'm not like, if I see a dude in a dress, I'm like, all right. And nobody cares. We just go on with our day. Nobody cares.
Better prepare for trans.
These people are so narcissistic that they think that we give a fuck. Nobody cares, dude. Like, nobody cares. I mean, Jesus Christ. One of the comments was like, we got a Rugrats reunion before we got GTA 6.
Trans people to make this a very unsafe space.
I'm shaking right.
Okay, dude. I'm shaking right now. Yeah, it's probably the jiggles from your fact.
Oh my God.
Now, I don't want to be here.
We don't want you here either, man.
No shit.
I'm sorry. Am I taking too long pleading for my life?
Oh my God, look at this one. It's BoomerCon. We got the fucking purple streaks in the hair. We got the glasses. Holy shit, her boobs are down at her waist. Yeah, that's got to be some back pain.
Yeah, that's got to be.
You remembered how many children I have and that 2 of them are trans.
Oh, that's a fucking shocker.
2 of them. I'm so surprised.
You have a son, Alan.
Yeah.
I have 3 kids, so there's 4 kids.
Right.
None of them are trans, to my knowledge. No. My daughter could be dressing up as a dude right now. Don't know. She's moved out. How many trans kids do you have?
0.
This woman's batting 1,000.
Yeah,
like she's 2 for 2.
Yeah.
I speak as
the
B and the T in the LGBT.
So he's bisexual and trans.
Yeah.
Because that would be the B and the T unless they came up with some other shit. So is that dude wearing lipstick?
I believe.
And a fur coat. Hopefully that's not real fur.
Yeah. Right.
I'm multiply disabled. I have
Yep.
Without a doubt. Without a fucking doubt.
Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which is a connective tissue disorder that causes me immense physical pain. I'm on the autism spectrum.
She's basically Elon Musk.
Yeah, that's right.
And I have narcolepsy, and I couldn't drive myself here, so I had to hide from my driver that I was in drag, which is
nobody at all is going to be shocked by that admission. Ooh. Like your driver was like, you know what he didn't bring it up? Because he doesn't give a fuck. He just wants his Uber money. That's all he wants. Trust me, you're not the weirdest person an Uber driver has picked up. Even she.
Most people don't want to engage with crazy. You know, like, I mean, I'm sorry, but like we need to start calling this shit what the fuck it is. It's crazy.
Alan, like, can we point out the obvious here?
Yes.
Who the fuck wears blue under green?
Yeah, I mean, come on, that's fucked up.
That is tacky.
Right there alone, you lose your trans card. Fuck off.
So she was hiding it, like doing a really bad job. And notice I'm not misgendering this. I think it's a man pretending to be a woman, but honestly, I don't know if it's a woman pretending to be a man anymore. I don't know. I don't know if I'm dead naming or whatever it is.
She sounds like a she to me.
To do inbred.
I do not want to be here.
Whoa! is that Megan Rapinoe? Man, her soccer career really went downhill after that retirement.
Jesus Christ.
There's a lot going on there. You got the pink blouse, the black suit jacket. You got a drawn on red beard and highlights on a flat top.
Wow.
Here. It's my day off.
I want to know where
what? From where? From
dog.
where?
I'm going to guess dog groomer. I'm guessing dog groomer. That's where, for some reason, she strikes me as a dog groomer.
I do not want to be in your DMs. I do not want.
I just sent her a dick pic. I feel bad now. I feel bad. I just DM'd her a dick pic. I just want to see what she'd send back. You know,
God.
Email inboxes. I do not want my creativity writing diss tracks like Kendrick.
I was just thinking to myself, this bitch can fucking rhyme. Like she's gonna be up there doing diss tracks all day long, like Eminem and 8 Mile. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Right off the top of the dome, the frosted dome.
Nobody's DMing this bitch.
No.
Nobody's DMing you.
That is an AI account. Trust me.
Oh my God. Yeah, that was definitely like the DM is like, grow your following by 1,000. Oh man, it's fucking Brad Castleberry shit here, man.
Right.
Oh, nobody on this channel knows who the fuck Brad Castleberry.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
My bad, guys. Sick crossover there, though.
I want to spend an hour
applying glitter on my face.
So don't. You know, like some days I don't want to shave, and I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. Some days I don't want to comb my hair. I put a hat on. You don't have to put glitter.
Same.
And you don't have to draw on a red beard every day. You're not Ryan Day, the head coach of Ohio State. You don't have to draw on your beard.
So that you can hear and see me.
So we're supposed to take these people seriously. Or get the fuck out of here. I mean, it's so ridiculous. You know, like
Alan, I disagree.
Do leftists understand what has happened here? You guys have coddled this fucking insanity so fucking much. It does nothing for actual trans people. These people are just fucking batshit fucking crazy. It does nothing to actually help trans people. This is just propping up crazy.
You know what it's going to help, Alan? Number one, it's going to help them never win again.
Yeah.
And number two is, honestly, our channel's blowing up because of it. So, guys, please fucking keep doing this. Please, I will fund it. I will literally fund this shit. I will be your USAID. I will fucking make it work.
I mean, how much can glitter glue fucking cost, you know? Like,
I don't understand why she had to look like that. But anyway, let's see what she has to elaborate.
I want you to listen to me.
Let us remember that.
Okay. Another guy who just won't shave it. You know, that's my pet peeve.
Yeah. Just mine too.
Shave it.
The Nazis burned the books that the Nazis burned books on gender sciences.
He smells like salami through the fucking screen.
And for fuck's sakes, like, stop making me like the Nazis. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, that's a good argument for me siding with the Nazis. Like, I'm like, yeah, I lost my family, but they had a point. they had some validity in their arguments.
First.
Seriously though, he smells like salami through the screen.
I definitely, when I see him, I think salami or pepperoni. Yeah. Like, you know, have you ever met someone who eats pepperoni plain?
Yeah. Yeah.
That is
Italian.
psychopath.
I'm Italian, dude. I know fucking half my family.
Okay. That is either a psychopath or an Italian. Interchangeable. Interchangeable.
I mean,
I married an Italian, for those who are just tuning in. My wife
think about Machiavelli, right? So
my wife is an evil Sicilian. Like, the shit she would do to me in my sleep if I fucked up, like,
yeah.
Dude. The only thing worse than an Italian woman is a Puerto Rican.
Yeah. No.
Those Puerto Ricans, old Puerto Rican women, this is a fact. Fact check me. Go on ChatGPT right now. Every single Puerto Rican woman carries a blade in their upper lip.
Damn.
Every single, that's how they do it. So they can slice you at any moment. True story.
Fuck. True story.
Administration has villainized and marginalized migrant workers.
So he literally has, this is a script. Like he's not even free flowing, man. He's got this written down. Like he took time to draft this. Like he took time to draft it.
LGBT people and even special needs, denying life-saving and affirming care.
Special needs. So retarded people are getting sex changes now.
Yeah. So here's my thing.
You look at me and tell me how many of my friends need to die before you do anything?
Please.
How are your friends dying? Why are your friends dying? Who's killing your friends?
Man, that sounds like a you problem. I don't fucking know.
Oh, man. Maybe her friends are kind of offing themselves because that's what the statistics show. But we don't like science on this channel. So we're going to not say that.
Please wrap up.
Look at me.
Look at me. No, it's tough.
It's ma'am.
It's tough, sir. We can't look at you. It's really, it's hard. It's not easy.
It's ma'am.
Okay, we're all done here.
Massachusetts used to be the land of, I remember the first time I visited Massachusetts on a sales visit. I was in 2005 and I did a ride along with Europa when I had my first company. And I walked into a store and they were like, hey, what's up, you fucking asshole? You know, they were just mean and fucking hardcore. They were the motherfuckers who wear shorts when it snows and flip-flops. Yeah. And this is what Massachusetts, guys, what happened to you?
I don't know.
Like ever since the Red Sox started losing, like this is what happens.
Fucking pathetic.
Well done. Come on.
Oh, another outfit. Like what's up with the boots and the skirt? Like,
and I love when they start hitting shit. Like I keep seeing this shit. Like people, like, did you see all these fucking people calling for like violence and shit like that, like actual assaults and shit? Did you see that today?
They won't do it to me.
No, hang on a second. I'll pull it up while you're doing this.
Okay, well, let's finish this, then we'll get to the violence.
Yeah.
This is too good.
Of course, we need to continue celebrating Black History Month
because trans, black, same thing.
Because in spite of what's coming down from Washington, we all know that we all exist and we all need to be recognized for our existence.
When do we not recognize? Like, you know what? I'm guilty of this. I was walking down the street the other day and I passed a black guy I knew. And but I hadn't seen him in a while. I didn't recognize him. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I should have recognized you, my black friend. Like, what does that even mean? Why do we need to recognize people? Like, what the fuck does that mean? Recognize? Like, we recognize you're an American. If you're an American, I recognize you. You're an American. I love you. I don't give a fuck what color you are. This is a racist twat right here who beats her kid, who just completely destroyed her children.
But be aware.
Oh my goodness. She's a princess.
It is like some fucking demented anime porn Minnie Mouse.
That you are a guest in my house.
No, I would not go into your house.
Fuck that. No, I'm just kicking it. You couldn't drag me in that motherfucker. Unconscious. My reflex
and when you
would pull
come,
me out.
know that there are strong queer and trans people in my classroom who will collect you.
Whoa, that's a fucking okay. Now we know what's happening. It's the fucking teachers again.
Holy shit.
With the quickness.
No, there's
my name and drag is Dee Dee Delight.
That bitch is not doing anything with quickness.
No.
Like, she has a BMI definitely above freezing. Like, her BMI is definitely over 32.
Oh my God, yeah.
And my name out of drag is Dewey Cosgrove Atienza.
Those fucking Slovakians fucking everything up.
Laddie alert.
This is my favorite one, by the way.
Yeah.
She had to put glitter on for us. That's effort.
Rouge, he, they, in drag, District 3.
My legal name is Olivia D'Ambrosio. My public name is Livy Scanlon. My wife and I own a home in the Canal District.
I speak as someone who is always misgendered, like all.
I don't know why. Like, I could totally tell you're a dude.
Should we get to pick our own names?
Yes.
So we do? We get to pick our own names?
Yeah, if you were a female, what would your name be?
Massive clit.
That's not you can't be massive. Like massive's
not. Why not?
Massive clit. Like a
bodybuilder
chick clit.
Oh yeah.
I would just keep it simple. Marcy. Like
we have a different thought process of what's going on right now.
You're going for a porn name. That's like, what is the name of the street you grew up on?
What are these people? Yeah, seriously.
You went with massive clit.
Yeah.
All the time.
Just if I can pick my name, if I can have people address me however I want to, that's what I'll have people call me, just to watch their faces. Because you know me, I don't care what people call me.
Kind of like Elon making his Twitter name
Hairy Balls. Yeah.
Hairy Balls.
Yeah, I love that.
Like, put it on the screen.
I will make it so you can call me something that will make you uncomfortable. I fucking love that shit.
Oh my God.
To me as sir, when I prefer to be referred to as ma'am.
Honestly, here's the thing. I don't really have a problem. I don't really have a problem with that, but there is absolutely nobody in this world who would call that thing a ma'am just because, like you say, like, I will call you as you present. That's your words. And that is a homeless guy. Like that looks like a homeless guy who has chapped lips.
He sounds like he's high on Dilaudid right now or something like that. What the fuck?
I speak as someone who is afraid to use public toilets.
I wouldn't want you using a toilet before me.
Good.
I speak as someone who is a member of this community and is a queer person.
There's like a needle. There's a needle sticking out of that guy's arm right now.
Fearing that our marriage rights will be stripped away at any.
Why do they want to be married? I don't understand. I'm a gay marriage guy. I don't believe anybody should be. I don't believe government should be involved in marriage at all, for the record.
Same.
Okay, I think marriage should be between a man, a woman, or man and woman should be like, we're married, done. And taxes shouldn't be so confusing that it matters. And if you're like, hey, what if I die and shit? Like, who's in charge? There's something called a power of attorney.
Right.
You don't need to be married for that shit. You get it done with another contract. Okay. And dude, marriage, our tax code is so fucked. And that's the only reason we have marriage. It's because, well, taxes and that. Okay. That's it. So what if we simplify the tax code or just got rid of that shit altogether? So we don't need to take a fucking marriage or a single and just like, boom.
Exactly.
And then we can all just fucking cohabitate. And if you want to get married, marriage is a church thing. I think we can all agree that it's kind of it should be between a man, a woman, and church. I got married by a pastor. And the second time my wife renewed our vows, we got married by a guy named Vinny the Hitman in Vegas. Because he was
I have no problem with
DJ.
gay marriage at all. Like I really don't. Like if two people find happiness, I have no problem with that. They should be able to live together, share everything. I just don't believe, again, I'm with you. I don't think the government has any the government deciding who can be married and who can't be married. How people don't see that as a massive massive invasion of our privacy and our freedom. It's wild to me.
Amen. So for the record, yes, I am against gay marriage. Now they're going to pull that whole very fine people hoax on me thing where they're going to cut out what the rest of what I say. But I'm also against straight marriage when ordained by the government.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's me. Absolutely. I think marriage is retarded. I do. I do. I'm not a fan of marriage. But I've been married for as long as I've been alive. So
I just don't understand why there's so many things we got to check with the government about. Like, why do I need to check with the government if me and my wife can get married? Like, I don't fucking understand it. Why do we need a marriage license?
I'm not with my wife because the government says I'm married to her. I'm with my wife because I love her and I want to live with her. And we want to raise our children together. And, and she really cooks very well. when she tries. And I think that her sandwich making ability is really something that's worth keeping her around for. Because that's really what women are on earth for. And
sandwiches.
Sandwiches, just Turk Sams.
Sandwiches. Give me a turkey sandwich.
Please, I only have so much time. Please, Joe's going to cut me off.
Which matters more? Covering the legal fees of systemic police brutality or
systemic police brutality?
Yeah, that.
There's not that much of it, really, percentage-wise.
No, there's not. No.
But yeah, that's bankrupting the country. You're right.
Protecting the lives of queer people in our community.
Who's killing queer people? I have not seen any stories.
Go buy a gun.
Let's get
I'm serious.
Let's get back to like real issues like Black History Month. What if we did something about black on black crime?
Yeah.
And no, I mean that.
Yeah,
because
me too. Yeah.
We need to save young lives in the inner city. And how do we let's commission a study, let's use that US aid money to figure out a way to stop inner city violence. And I mean that as someone who grew up in the inner city and had a bunch of friends killed by inner city violence. What if we figured that shit out with youth programs and sports? No, we got to worry about queers being killed, apparently, which I haven't seen the statistics, but I'm pretty sure there's more black on black killings.
I would guarantee it. I would guarantee it.
How many lives have to be lost before you consider fighting back against fascism and corruption?
Do these people even know what the fuck fascism means?
No.
Because what does fascism have to do with queer safety?
Yeah, nothing.
Absolutely
nothing.
Now is the time to say that if federal money...
Okay, I think that's a woman pretending to be a dude. I'm not sure.
Maybe.
Relies on the dehumanization of trans people, that we don't want your goddamn money.
I get that some of you care more about
I love the pigtails. I love the pigtails.
Oh my God. Oh, he's fucking special.
Look at the shirt. You are severely underestimating how much I run on spite. Motherfucker, you don't run at all. Like, you're not running. You're not doing anything athletic, dude. Like, come on.
Not a goddamn
easy funding than trans lives. And don't mind Nazis for some whatever reason. But
Nazis? Like,
let me tell you something.
They're still on the Nazi thing.
When did people from the circus think that they could start judging other people? I mean, like, what the fuck, man? Like, look at this fucking pussy ass weirdo. I mean, like, fucking.
Oh, here's Spinderella again.
Yeah.
Normally, I would say good evening, but through the chair, I will only impart my sour grapes.
Oh, she planned that. That was very, very crafty.
He looks like he's got human body parts in his fucking fridge. No shit.
Motherfucker, Dracula right here, dude.
Yeah.
Clean beard. Clean beard.
Yeah.
Extremely emotional and taxing thing to stand up here as someone as part of the trans and gender diverse.
I would have never guessed.
No, never.
That one fooled me.
No,
that one tricked me. With the beard and the earrings. Nah.
I really thought he was like trans werewolf or something like that. Like,
there's a lot going on there. A lot to dissect.
Community.
My name is Katie.
No, just like my wife's. They look the same too.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it.
The mask and the dude, look how clean that low taper fade is.
This could be this. We could play this someplace and pretend it's a comedy skit, and people would believe us.
But these people are for real, homie.
They're serious. They're serious. It's wild.
I'm from District 5, and I'm speaking in support of agenda items 10B and 14B. Right now in our country, Trump is threatening the trans and gender diverse community.
Yeah, because remember Trump? Oh, God, there's a kid. Remember Trump when he stood up and he said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go fuck up the trans. I'm going to fuck him up. I'm going to take him down one by one.
They're so...
Look, he's literally like telling his kid how to do this.
This is abuse.
Yes.
Rights of others, and that's not right. We should make Westeros a sanctuary city.
Look how soft this fucking motherfucker is. Soft. If these people simply lifted weights, none of this would happen.
None.
For trans people, everybody deserves to feel safe, and everybody needs to feel safe. I've lived here for 4 years, and there hasn't really been any changes in how people feel safe in the city. My birthday is this Saturday, and all I want is peace and for you to vote yes.
No, you want ice cream.
Yeah.
You don't even know what the fuck's going on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, sorry. And if you do, that's child abuse.
Yeah, for real.
You shouldn't know what's going on at that age.
No kidding.
Jesus Christ.
No kidding.
Please don't let me down for my birthday.
Look at his shirt.
Yeah.
American flag. Oh, great.
There's a lot of queer people that I love. And to Candy Carlson, you should know to never call someone I'm 7 and I know better. The kids are watching and we're ready to vote you out.
No, you can't vote, motherfucker. I'm sorry.
You're a child.
These fucking weirdos,
I
man.
mean, come on. It's so fucking wild, dude. I mean, here's one for you too. Here's one.
Let me go back on my StreamYard screen. Okay, let me pull this down. There we go. Oh God, what a way to start the show.
Go.
That took way longer than I thought.
It's all good. So this is a trans man-ish. I came out.
So what is that? Is that a woman pretending to be a man or a man? I'm so confused by the verbiage.
Yeah, and it's a trans man, so it's a woman that is identifying as a man. I'm just going to say this: if you want to be a man, maybe stop being such a pussy ass bitch. Okay, because like, it's you know, in case you guys missed the memo, you guys can't call us toxic anymore and have us give a fuck.
No, I like being toxic.
Yeah, I lived that shit. So this is, I came out as trans in 2018. The divorce to my kids' dad was finalized in 2019 because I'm sure, like, you know, you having children as a woman and everything like that, and being married, and you being so fucking narcissistic and self-fucking centered that you'll blow up your whole fucking family.
Sounds like that dude from Mr. Beast.
Yeah. It quickly became apparent that I was divorcing a vulnerable narcissist. Yes, because you're not the narcissist here.
Low taper fade.
Yeah. Nothing says manly like fucking, you know, show tunes. You know, as somebody that loves show tunes too, but like
He
it's
attacked
not the
his
most manly
trans
portion of my
daughter.
life. Yeah.
So what are these people doing that are causing these kids to think they're trans? Like, this is a social contagion.
Yes, it is a societal contagion. Absolutely, 100%. It is them impressing it upon children. Children do not fucking understand this. First of all, trans daughter. So it could be just a gay boy, you know, a gay boy, and that you're now transing. Like, first of all, and I will say this right now, trans children is absolutely homophobic. Like
yes.
It is absolutely homophobic, 100%.
Just be gay.
You know? Just be gay. And if you want to change later, that's fine. But it just goes on and on. Super
That
manly.
is so manly.
Super manly.
That just screams masculinity.
Yeah. Masculinity.
Wizzle, if you have a mug right now, if you do this, I'm signing off.
Yeah.
I'm done.
We gotta go.
I'm done. You've obviously had a mental fucking break, and we need to just fucking call it a night, call it a week. We'll come back on Monday.
So the title of this episode is "Laughing at Leftists is Good for Them," and I really mean that. Like, when people are acting completely fucking ridiculous, we should just start laughing at them. So I gathered a bunch of TikToks just to do this. This isn't so funny because there's a child involved, but this one is definitely fucking hilarious.
How many genders are there, Harry?
Yeah,
come on, little guy. How many genders are there?
Again, these guys don't know what they're talking about.
Again, these guys don't know what I'm talking about. Harry Sisson is a gift. Everybody hates Harry Sisson. I think he is a gift because if he represents the future male of the Democratic Party, we are going to have so many young men come over to be a conservative. It's insane because nobody wants to be that big of a pussy. Nobody wants to be as big of a pussy.
Not one. Look, man, I'm around teenage kids every day.
Yep.
None of them are like, man, kids like, so wrestling community, there's this Bo Bassett kid. He's the #1 college wrestler in the country.
Yep.
And you know what I love about this? Let me just go on a fucking ADHD tangent here.
Sure.
Like when we were kids, like athletes were getting in trouble, hiring prostitutes, this and that. And they were bad boys. The University of Miami had all the criminals playing for them, which my favorite team, by the way. My dad went to University of Miami. So this Bo Bassett kid, if you don't follow wrestling, I encourage you to look him up. He's undefeated in his high school career. He just committed to college, getting a huge bag of money for going NIL. This kid is famous because he films every day his 5 a.m. He calls them his machine gun mentality workouts. So he does these workouts at 5 a.m. He trains his ass off, gets great grades, and he's just a good kid.
Right.
So they're looking up to that. And wrestling community is very conservative. You also got like these day in the life of like these guys training and working. And the leadership we're seeing from what I would consider conservative men still doing man stuff. And that's what boys want to be. Like boys want to be tough. They want to be popular, but the new role models for boys, it's really weird for men, for young men, are really the most clean cut, go to bed on time, wake up early, train, pray to God. I don't know if you knew this. I think I sent you the picture, but every day. So we have 3:30, 5, 6, 7, and 8 o'clock.
I saw this. Yeah. I saw it.
So between 4:30 and 5 is a break. This spontaneously erupted. We have a prayer group, a Bible study, spontaneously. We don't manage it. It just happens every day between 4:30 and 5 p.m. at Legacy. And that is the future of this country. And it's not just us. It happens all over the place. We have we have a lot of religious people. It's Tennessee. And one kid's like, I want to learn more about that. And the other guy's like a leader, a kid who's going, Power 5 D1 school. He's leaving in the summer. He's like, and he already graduated. He graduated a semester early because he is smart and went to school and did everything right. And he's like, I'll bring my stuff tomorrow. So it started with 2 people. Next thing you know, people are staying past the 3:30 class. Next thing you know, people from the 5 o'clock class are coming early. And next thing you know, there's all these kids learning about the Bible.
That's wild.
It's we didn't do it. I didn't do it. I don't talk about religion, politics, nothing. I just go in there and I'm like, work harder. That's what we do. So it's just fascinating. And I think that's why, and look at this guy. Like nobody wants to be him. And no young man wants to be that guy.
So watch Dave Rubin. Listen what Dave Rubin says to him. They fuck with him so bad. I found this so funny. I'll just play it all the way through real quick.
So they won't be able
Harry,
to
how many genders are there?
How many genders are there, Harry?
How many genders are there?
What's the legal? I'm gonna use Joe Biden's answers. At least two. That satisfies.
Well, how
the
many
little
more
brains you
other
guys
than
got going
male,
up in there.
female? That's a TikTok answer.
There's at least 2.
Yeah.
There's at least 2.
Well, no, hang on. There's male and female.
Kid is like human brain
Donald
rot.
Trump says there's male and female. There are 2.
Okay, Dave.
How many
Russian
more
Rubin,
are there after male and female, Harry?
There's at least 2. Now, anyway, let me get back to
how many more are there? What are the other ones?
There's at least 2.
What are the other ones?
Harry, let's try it this way. You're a female. What is the other gender?
It's so funny. It's so funny how these conservatives just get time to lie on this show, but when I'm speaking, they all interrupt and there's no problem.
Question. You've just been asked a very simple question,
Harry.
Harry.
Conversation with Pierce, not you, Mr. Combe Over. Relax.
You Combe Over. That was funny, but so here's another one. You just want to see how crazy people are.
Yes.
Talk to you soon.
Oh, wait, hang on. I got to redo it.
Fucking living, breathing being on this planet matters.
Yes, I agree.
You matter.
Okay,
You
thanks. Yes, I do.
Let's go have a kick-ass day.
Yes.
Living from our bodies and changing the fucking world.
Yes.
Talk to you soon.
So
I matter.
You matter, man. You matter. Here's another one.
Super Bowl commercial was a little confusing. What were we selling? Let me break it down for you. We were selling fuck around and find out. That's all. That's all we're.
So Canada is selling to us fuck around and find out. Did you know that?
Holy cheek implants, Batman.
Yeah, I mean that woman's got some fucking problems. But I just wanted
to Canada. Are we gonna have to fuck with Canada again on this episode?
I'm just gonna keep doing it because here's what I'm talking about. So I don't know if you guys can see this because Mark and I are huge right now, but this is Doug Ford. Canada's premiers are at the White House to make our case that there's no better partner to create jobs, grow our economies, and keep communities safe than America's ally at the North. So that really sounds like they're telling us to fuck around and find out, doesn't it? Or does that sound like they're basically? Yeah, it looks like they found out and they came down and kissed our fucking ass. We should
a little bit of knee pads.
Yeah, we should increase the tariff to 50% for him being a pussy. That, like, for real, fuck this shit.
You know, that's like that tough guy in school who talked and then he got in his first fight and got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah,
you know, that's like Canada's like, we're coming at you, eh? Like we're gonna timber and stuff, eh? And then we're like, no, you're not. They're like, yeah, you're right. We're not. We're not doing any of that shit. They're like, you know, Canada is basically Twitter fingers. You know, they get really tough on Twitter, but then they're like, so what happens is I had a business partner I didn't like, and he always said something that pissed me. I always said, numbers don't lie. And as I get older, I'm like, that motherfucker was kind of right, you know, because Canada, they crunch the numbers. They're like, well, what do they have to lose? Now, yeah, they're like, we're like 2% of what they do. Okay. Yeah. What do we have to lose? Like 70%. Oh shit. Yeah. 2%, 70%. I don't know if those are exact numbers. 2%, 70%. You're like, oh fuck. We fucked up. We fucked up.
You guys were talking shit when you shouldn't. It's wild to watch them all conglomerate under Justin Trudeau right now. Because he's basically like, you know, in Canada, their news is all state sponsored news.
Kind of like ours was.
Kind of like ours was, right? But so all the people are just like, oh my God, they're going to try to destroy us, America this, America that, you know. And he's saying we'll go to a trade war or we'll go to war. You guys ain't doing shit. Like I have lots of friends in Canada and I have clients in Canada, but don't let your guys' government, who's already fucked you guys in the ass without lube for fucking years at will, don't let them talk you in to getting really fucked up. Like really, really, really fucked up. Because that's what it would be. Now, on to something funnier.
It gets better.
Oh yes, there's nothing funnier to me, and I mean this. There's nothing funnier to me than watching fat people demand shit.
Everyone, regardless of their size, should have accessible health care.
You can access it, pay for it, bitch.
Well, she can access it too, but the MRIs and stuff like that needs to be done at the zoo. And that's not a fucking joke. Unless it's a specialized hospital, if you get to 500 fucking pounds, or if you have a certain circumference to you, you can't fit in the fucking MRI. You have to fucking go to the zoo. So you have accessible healthcare. It's 100% true.
That's fucking wild. Can you imagine? Like you're the zookeeper, like,
and then you don't lose weight. Like and then why are we going past the zoo? I got to get an MRI done. And then you still don't lose fucking weight. It's wild. I heard. Oh yeah, it's our fault. It's like they don't have adequate equipment, like sonograms. And 500 pound sonograms don't work. You know why? Because they would have to turn the sound wave up so high that it would destroy tissue. You know, because it can't get through the blubber. You know, and that's what I call it, blubber. But and then. X-rays oftentimes don't show cancer for very big people because they'd have to turn the fucking photons up so high it would burn them from the inside out.
Wow. Reality sucks, man.
Reality sucks for these people. Look
at fucking reality.
And if your head is a thumb as a woman,
it looks like, oh my God, she looks like a thumb. And her her fat foot, she doesn't have a neck, she has like a fat fold that connects at her chest.
Yes.
That is a fantastic build.
Yeah.
I want everyone who goes to the doctor's office to get the treatment that they need. And I am part of that. And I want
you need to fucking start walking and eating less. That's the treatment you need.
That Mark just gave you treatment.
I don't even have I don't even, you might not know this, but I don't have a medical degree.
No
and
way.
By what I just said, you might be thinking, there's no way that man did not graduate med school and go through a rotation. No, I didn't. I didn't go through residency or anything. And that is the treatment. You need to walk a little bit and eat a lot less.
You're like a medical savant.
I am like the Elon Musk of medicine.
Yes, truly are.
I want everyone to go into a doctor's office and be talked to with compassion.
So the thumb is now wanting compassion.
And respect, empathy, compassion, kindness, respect, and to be shown there are a myriad of options, not just one pathway in health.
Yeah, there's one pathway. Lose weight, you fat bitch.
I believe that.
Yes.
Lose weight, you fat bitch. Like that's the only pathway.
Fucking weight.
That is there's no other pathway. But like, stop being fat. That's your pathway. It's a pretty simple path. It's like it's the yellow brick fucking road. Just follow it, right?
Yeah.
Pathway to health. 99% of what you're looking for, two things: walk, eat less.
Yeah.
It'll get you there. I promise. 100% of the time. 100% of the fucking time, guys. You don't need Ozempic. You don't need Wegovy. You don't need GLP-1s. You don't need to go blind. You just need to fucking eat less.
And the thing is, compassion is not lying to your face. They're like, I want multiple pathways. There's only one path. First of all, you only fit on one path. We can't you're only going to fit one area. But there's
Alan, I want to make a correction real quick.
Yes.
I actually don't think I'm going to tell people to eat less anymore, because I really and truly think that people could eat as much lean meat and fruit as they'd like, and they will lose weight if they're fat. And I'm talking, dude, I've eaten 8 bananas today.
Yeah.
And I have not been hungry. I had 2 pre-workout. I had 2 after my workout, my breakfast, and I had a couple throughout the day. And guess what? I'm not going to get fat. You're not going to get fat from nobody. You will not be able to eat enough fruit and meat to get fat. You will just not. It is nature's Ozempic. You get enough fucking good nutrition in you, get enough micronutrients, get enough fiber. I tell you what, you will feel great. And fiber is so important.
Yep.
Fiber is
wild. It's wild how people don't get that shit, man. I really.
And fruit is delicious, dude. Before we came in here, I had a bowl of berries, and I'm one of those like gifted metabolism guys. I put a little bit of granola on top. That shit was like a fucking dessert at a restaurant. The frozen berries from Costco, they're very inexpensive. The triple berry blend. And I microwave it for 1:35, a whole bowl, a big bowl full. And it makes it where it's defrosted but not warm. And then I pour the granola on top, just a little bit, just probably like 30, 40, not even like probably 50 calories worth of granola. And I'll tell you what, if that shit doesn't fill you up, something's wrong with you. And if you're fat, if you're not me, if you don't have my metabolism, just don't eat the granola.
Yeah. I mean,
put a little Splenda on it if you want.
Yeah. There's so many other options, dude. It's so many other options, but people just don't want to. People want to be able to eat what they like, and they don't realize that they don't like it. They're addicted to it. Like the women we just saw, like those people are addicted to food. Like you're making up excuses to look like a thumb.
Your taste buds will change too. Your taste buds will change.
Absolutely.
Like once you get off of that highly addictive ultra processed foods, I'll go and I don't even enjoy pizza anymore. I'm not going to lie. Like it doesn't do it for me. I just lost my taste for it because I don't need it. I'm like, okay, I'll eat pizza, but I'm like, I'll be like, we'll be at a team. Like we used to watch film for my little kids team, football team. We used to order pizzas because, linemen are fat and that's what we do. And I'm like, that pizza looks delicious. We get Papa John's. When I was a kid, I loved Papa John's, and they have the really good deal. It's like $7 for a large, and I'm like, this is great. And I'm like, that looks so good. I'm going to eat it. And then I'm eating it. I'm like, that was really not that great. It's like, imagine if I finally got my wish and Carrie Underwood just flew into my house naked. And then you realize, man, she's really not good in bed. That was my experience with pizza.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure she'd be right, though.
I'm pretty sure she'd be okay.
She'd be like deep dish Chicago pizza. Hopefully without the red sauce.
Know what I'm saying? Crazy motherfucker. Crazy motherfucker. I love it.
I like Carrie Underwood.
Yes, we know. We're aware.
It's
not a problem until there's an actual fucking restraining order. Then it's a problem.
That thing expired like a month ago, bro.
You're
so
good.
I'm technically okay.
It's
Scarlett Johansson. Scarlett Johansson might be an issue though.
Uh-oh. So
I don't care if she's a liberal. I don't care if she's a crazy leftist. I can get over that. Look past it. I'm a uniter, not a divider. Okay.
You fucking crazy motherfucker. So by tomorrow, we should have RFK confirmed.
Then we can break out the bubbly.
Yeah, JD Vance has had to fly back to do a tiebreaker, and then it is on to Kash Patel, and then give me the fucking Epstein list.
What will happen with that Epstein list, homie?
I don't know. They're fucking dragging it so much. I mean, frankly, at the very, very, very least, like, we should start like talking about maybe, you know, if these people are in our government and shit like that, we should talk about ousting them. You know, like there is somebody in jail for selling children to people on this list. You know, like they shouldn't be making decisions for fucking our society. You know,
it's wild.
Yeah.
It's wild how people are protecting its release. Doesn't that disturb these people at all? And then they're like, oh, Trump's on the list. I'm like, Trump is the one who wants to release the list.
Yeah.
I'm like, that wouldn't be a smart move. It's like, no, Trump literally met I've told it, dude, like one of my friends in high school, like he literally spent the night at my house, good friend, you know, we hung out together. And then I'm watching TV like when I was like 19 or 20, I think it was 20 or 21. And dude, he was the fucking West Side rapist in LA. Yeah. Oscar. Yeah. That motherfucker became a rapist. And I was his friend. And I probably have pictures. Lucky we didn't have camera phones. So we didn't take pictures. Hey, hold on, get the Polaroid. You know, we didn't have camera phones. And you know, like Alan, you've been to expos and shit, and we've all taken pictures with hundreds of people. I've taken pictures with people who've probably done some really bad shit.
Well, that's the thing too. Yeah, like that's the thing. Like they fucking everybody's like, oh, here's a picture of those two together. Like, you know how many people like I've done when you know what it's like. You do speaking events, and then people want to get a picture with you after the speaking event, right?
Yeah,
and it's like. This they could have a body in their car right now, like for all I fucking know, you know, like I mean, but I'm gonna smile for the picture and point at them, you know, like so.
I'm gonna do the bicep flex. I'm
always like,
I do the handshake and then I come around with the flex.
Oh yeah,
that's my move at expos.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, it's my pose, and if you get in front of them, your arm looks bigger. You're out angling them. Yeah. It's a little bodybuilding trick, people. It's what we do.
You're gonna be doing that a lot here. What, like 16 days? You're going to the Arnold?
Yeah, the Arnold, man. I got it's gonna be so much fun. I'm there, by the way, guys. I'm there with GNC. So myself, Mike Rashid, and Shantor Body will be at the Arnold. So if you guys are in the Midwest, if you want to go to a fitness expo, which if you've never gone, I highly recommend against it. But if you're into that kind of thing, go. Come by the GNC booth where Ambrosia will be, and because Planta is in GNC. So we will be there, and we will be shaking hands and handing out samples, and we will have shakes on tap. We're gonna do a big taste test challenge, putting Planta up against the #1 selling plant protein in the world.
Nice.
And I have a feeling we're gonna win.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun. Yeah, you seem super enthused.
I would look. I'm missing my son's state championship match.
That's what I'm saying, man. I mean, that's got to suck. But
so
business.
We have regionals. So my son has sectionals, Thomas, which I'm very excited for him. His first time in sectionals, which is the step before state. And Preston has his regional championship Sunday, and I expect it to be a great day. And then 2 weeks later, when I'm at the Arnold, my son will be competing for his. So he's competing for his 3rd straight regional title and his 2nd state title.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
it's fucking crazy amazing.
Yeah, I'm really excited. It's been a good run as a dad so far. Hopefully I don't fuck it up. But yeah, it should be that weekend of the Arnold should be a weekend of celebration, and I'll come home Sunday and hopefully I'll be able to bring him and Thomas as well, because his is the week before, and hopefully we could bring them some nice little gifts for their accomplishments. And even if, but here's the thing though, even if they lose, Thomas loses tomorrow, don't care, he has best season ever. It's like Preston, he gave it his all, he trained his hardest. Like either way, there's gonna be a fucking celebration, and they want to go to Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, I like Cheesecake Factory.
Thomas has been calling out Cheesecake Factory, and I'm not going to deny him the Cheesecake Factory. It's a very affordable family menu.
Yeah, and the cheesecake is banging. It really is. It's very good.
They have really good, like, I think, what was it? They had like tacos or fish tacos my wife got. I didn't get it. I got some other bullshit, but I'm like, can we trade? I forgot what it was, but their menu's like 30 pages long.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking book. It's like the Bible. What the fuck? Cheesecake Factory is bomb. So yeah, tomorrow we should be able to celebrate finally once and for all RFK.
Yes.
And I think we have the votes with JD.
Yeah. And then it will get crazy. And then it gets like everybody buckle up, because while they're already calling for violence against Elon Musk and shit like that, like using actual weapons, it was actually on fucking TV. But when RFK gets in there and they start making changes to pharma ads and shit like that, it's going to get absolutely goddamn crazy.
Yeah, but as long as we protect the trans and the queer community, everything will be okay.
Yeah, because
they're under attack.
No, they're not only under attack, but they are the best of us. Like
no. Last I heard is that black woman was superior to Elon Musk.
Oh, that's right. That's right. She's the best. It's her, trans people, every other minority on the planet, and then white people, right?
White people. W-Y-P.
White people.
Will we just let the racism just die? I mean, it has tried so hard to die. And we had a brief period of time during the 90s when I'm pretty sure it was like dead. And then they just came out, they dug up the fucking grave, and they fucking resurrected that bitch. Like,
and the worst problem is, like, I feel this, like, we get so judged as white people altogether, because there's such a massive difference, bro, between like white leftist women, crackers, hillbillies, and honkies. Like, I mean, like, there's such a spectrum, you know what I mean? Like, because like white leftist women are fucking completely batshit crazy.
Yeah.
And there's crackers. We're just white people, motherfuckers. We just like, let me do my shit. And then there's hillbillies, which hillbillies you got to watch for, because they will fucking like they're a little can be a little violent, but they're good people. Yeah, there's moonshine, they're good people. And then there's the fucking honkies. They're just a fucking stupid ass, fucking racist ass, fucking dumb ass, fucking their mother and fucking their sister in the fucking West Virginia, dumb mother.
I've never heard that breakdown of white people, but it makes complete sense. But I wouldn't know, because apparently, based on 80% of what Americans think, based on that sample size, I'm not white.
No, you're
not. Yeah, I mean,
but you do have a cracker card. And you can even say the hard R at the end. I don't find it disrespectful when you say it.
Yeah, I mean, if there's any rap song that has cracker in it, cracker, well, you have some friends.
Yeah,
you have some country rappers.
Yeah, I do. I could think of like 6 or 7 different songs that have the word cracker in it. I'm not kidding. I'll send you one here in a minute.
I got suspended for 30 days from doing Instagram lives because someone said something and I was joking. I put, yes, I'm just a cracker ass cracker, and Instagram blocked me. They banished my account. Yeah. What? And I'm like, and I appealed it. I'm like, this is a very, very, very apparent joke. Like, you can't take this seriously. And they denied my appeal, and I was blocked from going live for like a month.
Well, that's bullshit. But hang on.
So a black person can say the N-word left and right on Instagram, but if a white person said, well, that's the problem there. I know now I'm not white.
Yeah.
I wish I knew then.
This is some crackers. Hang on a second. And then we'll go. We can literally end it on these guys.
Yeah, let's go straight to the ad from this.
Yeah, this is Struggle Jennings and the grandnephew of Waylon Jennings. or I think like the illegitimate child. I don't know. But and then this is Adam Calhoun, and this is Relax. Here we go.
Is the restaurant open?
Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah.
Send me this link. This is great.
Ice. That is my fight.
So good.
I told you, man. I love that shit. All right, folks. Tomorrow night, I'll introduce you to some other shit too. We'll play some Tom McDonald tomorrow night.
Let's go.
All right, man.
All right,
everybody,
see y'all tomorrow.
Everybody visit Tiger Fitness. Use the code MAHA to get 10% off of your entire order. Or go to ambrosiacollective.com. Use the code Evening Rants to get 10% off your entire order. Go there, get some No Morbidity, get some Alchemy, get the entire Holy Trinity weight loss bundle. And this young lady is going to explain it to you right now.
The Holy Trinity bundle isn't just about weight loss. It's about empowering you to find your healthiest, happiest self. Let's talk about what's in the bundle and how it caters specifically to our needs. First, we got Ember, which is not just any fat burner. It's also going to boost your mood, your energy levels, while also suppressing your appetite. And if you're worried about it being too strong, you can split the tablet in half to tailor its impact. Next, we have Alchemy NCT, which turns the carbs that you eat into energy and not fat. Yes, energy, not fat. This is our way of making sure that the meals that you eat contribute positively to your weight loss journey. And girls, we all know that we want that. And finally, No Morbidity. This one's my favorite because it works while you sleep. It burns fat and controls those nighttime cravings without any stimulants, so you wake up feeling refreshed. Try it out and feel the genuine difference. Here's to new beginnings and real results.